We now return to another episode of A Moment of Truth. Being used. Oh boy. Okay, well, this isn't necessarily a good thing if you think about it, but it's not all that bad either. If you really think about it, everybody right now is being used in some way, shape, or form. That's just how it goes. Every single person in your life is using you in one way or another. Same thing how you're using everybody who's in your life. You're using them in one way or another. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it. It all depends on how you're using them. Are you using them to benefit yourself? Or are you using them to benefit the both of you? That's how it's supposed to be. If you love somebody, or if somebody loves you, they'll love you to where it'll benefit the both of you, not just one of you. So being used, it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Well, how exactly do I know if I'm being used in a bad way? Because sometimes it be confusing, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
If you're not entirely sure on how someone is treating you, pay attention to their actions. Whenever you give somebody what they want, pay attention to their actions. How are they behaving when you give somebody what they want? Are they behaving in a good, consistent way or a bad, unnecessary way? Meaning, if I give you something, that means, in a way, you'll give it back to me. You won't give it to somebody else. If it ever comes down to that, whoever is using you is not using you to benefit the both of you. They're using you to benefit them. And that's not okay. We all know that. If you ever have to keep constantly giving and giving and giving and giving to somebody in order for them to give some of it back to you, or however much they'll give to you, you're being used in a very, very bad way. And that's... no. You don't deserve that. It's not supposed to go, I give you 200 out of 100%, and you give me 50 out of 100% when you feel like it. It's not supposed to go like that. It's supposed to be on equal footing. Loving is supposed to be consistent both ways. I give you love, you give me love. I give you love every day, you give me love every day. I show you that I care about you all day, all night, then you show me that you love me all day and all night. It's not that complicated to understand. So yes, like I said, being used isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's not all that bad either. You just have to pay attention to, again, how is somebody responding to you when you give them what they want? Or if someone is coming to you for a certain thing, and if you always give it to them, how are they responding? Are they giving it back to you in some way, shape, or form? Or are they giving it to somebody else? That's pretty much what you need to look out for. And that's pretty much what you need to pay attention to. Nowadays, you have to really, really pay attention to who's doing what when you give whatever to whoever. Kind of sad, but that's just how it is. Nothing much that I can do about it. But keep this in mind. Do not give somebody any more until they give you back what you gave them. In other words, I'm not gonna give you any more if you haven't given anything back. If I have to give you my all, I'm not giving you no more. If I gave you everything that I have, I'm not giving you no more. Because I can't. I have nothing else to give you because you have it all. So it's your choice on whether you want to give it back to me or give it to somebody else. And if I ever see that you are giving it to somebody else, I'm gone and I am never, ever coming back. That's just the reality of it all. This concludes another episode of A Moment of Truth. Hope you enjoyed.
way.